Okay, so welcome back to my channel. My name's Lou. If you're new here, I do some game design, some graphic design, some business design. No, I just do a little bit of everything. So this is the third video, I believe, in this series where I kind of show you guys the process of what I do to go from a hand-drawn sketch to a finished design to use it like on a shirt or a product, and the same process I use for sometimes even coloring books that I have on Amazon. So anyways, this in this final video, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Redbubble and kind of upload that design and kind of use that uh, to create some different products, right? So anyways, let's jump into Redbubble and we'll go from. So anyways, first you want to have a Redbubble account. Go to add new work. All right, and so for this one, again, I just decided to use deer. I wasn't really, um, I wasn't really thinking too much on this. It was just kind of like, okay, yeah, it's a deer outline with mandala design. So I did the same thing with the tags, right? Deer, comma, mandala design, comma, galaxy color, comma. So you always want to separate the tags with what you call it, with the comma. For some reason, I can't think today. But anyways, um, and then the description, you want to give it a better description than just what I did, which was deer head silhouette with a galaxy design. I really did not think into the description. It was just something like I wasn't planning on keeping this design up. I just wanted to show you guys. However, at the end I did decide to just leave it. So for the description, for this one, I just did something very simple: deer head silhouette with colorful blue, green, and aqua color coloring colors, something like that. Um, but it wasn't really, again, it's not a description to sell, so you want to put a little bit more effort into that than what I did. um, and so here you pretty much just go through on and choose the product you want the design to be on. um, so here I was kind of moving around, and if you notice, it says right there print size 2400 by 3200, I think it was. um, Let me see here. But in the end, I decided not to. Yeah, it's 3200. Yeah. So, anyways, in the end, I decided not to continue with the shirt, but I did go and, for example, like the sticker, there wasn't really much to change there. You really don't have much of an option there, and you can always change how much you want to earn on each product, right? And again, you want to put a little bit more thought into this. Uh, so here for the pillows, I decided to choose a black color for the pillow. Why? I don't know. I felt like it kind of pops the design a little bit more. Um, but it's all up to your preference. Um, but in this case, you just go in, select which color you want as a background, and yeah, go through and see which products you like for your design. Not all designs are meant for all products. Sometimes you may have a design you made and it works out pretty freaking good, and sometimes not so much, right? So again, mess around with all the options here. I ended up do like I didn't even know you could do this because it's been a while since I actually went in and made a design for Redbubble, but for some reason Redbubble came up or came to my head, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's do it for Redbubble. But here I ended up choosing the repeat option, and I loved it. I loved how it looked, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I kept it, and I applied it to a lot of options, a lot of the products, and yeah. So again, just go ahead and go in, choose which products you want, just enable, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up so you guys can get the gist of it. And again, when you're doing this, go ahead and play around with it, see what you like, see what you don't like, and yeah. So that's pretty much what a business is, like an online business is. You will try different things. Always try different things. See what works. See what doesn't. Test things. Test things out. Do different. Choose different options, right? And in the end, you never know. You might find something that really, really, not only that like you like, but other people like, and that's pretty much it. It's also do your research. You definitely want to go in and do your research, see what people are looking for, right? Find a niche. Everybody says it, and it's true. When you find a niche and it's not just something that you love, but also something that a lot of people like, you hit the jackpot. Well, maybe. But anyways, so yeah. Okay, so once you've gone through everything, don't forget to make sure it's whether it's mature content or not. Um, Optimize. I always like to leave it as is, and also kind of selecting what type of artwork it is, right? And then I ended up deciding to like go back and change the color for some of the products instead of being black, changing it to white. And once you're done, you just save it and wait for it to process. And there you go. You have your product on Redbubble now. And again, this is just a quick process. Um, and like I said, I went back and changed the color in some of the products because I just didn't like how it looked in the color black. Like the pillows, I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't sure if it was white or black, but I ended up leaving it. And for some reason, the water bottle kept showing up like a black color instead of white. I don't know why, but I just left it as is. Um, So yeah, this is pretty much the process I've used to make different designs, right? Over the years, it's just I tried different things, learned different things, looked up tutorials, and tutorials are good and all, but always experiment yourself. Always try different things and see what works, see what doesn't, see what you like, and kind of try and remember what you did. Um, you don't have to be an expert like to designer to make some really cool things. This ended up being kind of like for some reason I thought, okay, I want for some reason I want a deer head, something like that, and I don't know. So I ended up drawing the doing the sketch and then just going through this whole process. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys liked this. I hoped it like kind of give you a little bit more enlightenment, a little bit more of like an idea of how the whole process goes. Right, the sketch took me about 10 minutes. I think 10-15 minutes. The and again, it wasn't perfect. It was just kind of to have an idea of what I wanted, and then not Photoshop, sorry, Illustrator took me about a half hour, more or less, and Photoshop, I would say 20 minutes. But again, it all depends on how good, not good, how comfortable you're with the program that you're using. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Photoshop. It doesn't necessarily have to be Adobe Illustrator. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll be uploading more videos like this if you guys liked it. Cheers.